My name is Mrs. Nesbitt and welcome to Year 4. This is our Year 4 book corner area and I get the privilege today of getting to read to you. And I've chosen the book to read called Milo's Monster. So let's have a little read. Milo lived in a neat little house on a neat little street. He loved his home for lots of reasons, but mainly because, I think I can find out. I have lots of boys and girls in my class who love this. His best friend Jay lived next door. Milo and Jay shared the good times, the bad times, and everything in between. Nothing could beat the feeling of having a best friend. Then, one day, a new family moved in to the big old house across the road. Milo watched as a girl ran excitedly around the garden. She smiled and waved back, and Milo waved back too. Wow, look at her beautiful red hair. It matches the poppies. She looks like she's having loads of fun. Later that afternoon, Milo went to call for Jay, but he wasn't in. He had gone over to the big old house across the road without telling Milo. Jay and the girl were in the garden, laughing very loudly. A funny feeling squirmed around in Milo's tummy. Have you ever had that feeling when your best friend leaves you and maybe goes and plays with somebody else and you kind of sometimes feel a little bit left out? I think he feels a little bit left out. Hi Milo, called Jay. This is Susie. Isn't her garden amazing? Milo nodded, but the jealous, squirmy feeling was nothing to do with Susie's massive garden, and everything to do with how much fun Jay was having without him. The next day, Jay was out again. Milo knew exactly where he would be, and sure enough, he was outside reading comics with Susie. Then Milo had a horrible thought. Is that interesting? All around him, in all of those pictures, there's green. What can the colour green sometimes make us think of? Is that sometimes a little bit of the colour of jealousy? I think he's very jealous. And being jealous isn't very good because it makes us really angry and really sad. And it's definitely making him sad. In fact, so sad, he's had a horrible thought. Let's find out what this horrible thought is. What if Jay didn't want to be best friends with him anymore? The squirmy feeling took over him completely. And as it did, something very strange happened. A green-eyed monster popped up right beside him. Uh-oh. It's not fair, muttered the monster. Jay is your friend, not Susie's. From then on, the green-eyed monster wouldn't leave him alone. Whenever he saw Jay and Susie laughing, the green-eyed monster said, "They're making fun of you." And whenever he saw them playing, the monster hissed that they were having more fun without him. But do you think that's true? Do you think the green-eyed monster might just be telling him things that maybe aren't true? Is that sometimes what your green-eyed monster does? Does he come alongside you and sometimes make you feel like you're all alone and make you feel a little bit sad? Every time Milo saw Susie and Jay together, the green-eyed monster made him feel terrible. So Milo decided to stop seeing them at all. If they called round at his house, he pretended not to be in. If he saw them at the park, he would hide. And if either of them asked what was wrong, because they did ask what was wrong, he just said nothing and turned away. Day after day, he walked around with only the miserable mutterings of the green-eyed monster for company. Until one day, what do we think is going to happen next? Susie tapped him on the shoulder. "Why aren't you and Jay friends anymore?" she asked. "He really misses you." She looked very upset. The monster said it was a trick. Susie's lying. But Milo shook his head. It was time to get rid of that pesky monster once and for all. Good boy. Milo shut his eyes tight. He took a big deep breath and he tried to force the big bad feeling away. And soon, after that, the green-eyed monster protested and muttered mean words. But his voice became quieter and quieter and quieter until it was completely gone. Finally, Milo could see the truth. The green-eyed monster had nearly ruined everything. Now, he did the only thing he could. He said, "I'm sorry," and he really was. Just think, they've now got a friendship of 3, and rather than getting really jealous of his friends, he's now got 3. He's now got 2 best friends. So if one ever's missing one day, or one ever's sick, he's now got another friend. Soon, they were all friends again, laughing and playing in Susie's garden together. Milo smiled. Nothing could beat the feeling of having a best friend. Well, except having 2 of them. Thank you so much for